welcome to Joker Gaming. My name is Broke Joker, and today we will be doing part 6 of our Germany No Step Back DLC build. If you missed the first 5 parts of this build, go ahead and click on the icon on the upper right hand corner of your screen now. Now that that's out of the way, let's go ahead and jump right into it. Now, starting off, we have pumped out all the troops necessary. We are just waiting on our tanks. We already have our Marines out. They are exercising. And now let's go ahead and check out our ships. Because on the last video we started exercising our planes on the last one, we want to make sure to go ahead and just exercise our subs and our surface fleet only up to level 3. So go ahead, hold down shift, left click on the exercise button. You should see like this little stop icon right there. That will exercise all of our subs up to level 3. Now our surface ships should be done by now, and what will happen is sometimes they'll just sit out here for no reason. So go ahead and make sure you left click on them and right click them into the port. Now the only thing we are waiting on is our tanks. Let's go ahead. Our ships, as you can see, like I said before, they're going to be constantly changing our designs, and some of it is for no reason. So until we research noticeable upgrades, don't worry about that for now. So let's go ahead and click on through our construction. As you can see, we are done with our trains. Now we are going to start doing our mills. And then, last but not least, we need to make sure that we send our French spy. So go ahead. He should be maxed out by now. Do prepare collaborative government. So make sure you send both your spies. Commence when ready. Make sure you have that button clicked. Prepare, and now they are off and running. Now I think that is it for now. So without further ado, let's keep on going. Now our ships are now docked. Zog is now done. Moscow has signed the non-aggression pact with us, which thank you. Not paid licenses. Yugoslavia, you're killing me over here. Yugoslavia is trying to jip us out of some factories right now. Why aren't you paying your stuff? More than likely, it's just because their economy is horrible, so they can't pay their own bills. But as of now, we're just building up for Poland. Now we already sent our spy. Now all that's left to do is go ahead and just wait. So look at, we have 2 subs out. Go ahead and put them into a new theater. Make sure that you have automatic split off on. Make sure you put I put Alfred on. You can put on any one of these 3, but I put Alfred on. Make sure you send them over here into the lower Baltic. So after we take out Denmark right here. Denmark? Yeah, after we take out Denmark right here, the Danish belt, see, like, if they're our enemy, they won't be able to pass through here. So this makes this a perfect area to exercise our ships up to level 3. Now, in case I didn't say this before, I came up with my own plan to exercise my ships up to level 3 and then send them out to their fleets. So this is why I do this. So, as you can see, I have one group of our surface fleet, right? And like we did in the last video, I'm sending all of our surface fleet to this group. They will exercise up to level 3, and then, see, if we left click and hold down shift and then right click them onto our surface fleet, now we're not sending ships out there that are level 1 to just get destroyed. So what I like to do is exercise them up to level 3 and then send them out to where they need to be. But if we didn't do this and they just automatically went to our reserve and into our fleet, they're level 1. Like, hold on. Look at the debuffs you get for level 1. Negative 10 on damage and negative 10% on defense. Who wants to do that? You know what I mean? They're going to get destroyed out there for no reason, all because you didn't exercise them. So for right now, go ahead, make sure that they're on their fleet. Make sure that you send them over there here to the Hinterperm. And then make sure to start exercising them as soon as they get there. Hold down shift left. Oh, no. Don't shift left click. Just exercise them. And then, so why are we sending them here, right? We're sending them here because after we take out Denmark, the Danish belts right here, anybody who's our enemy won't be able to pass. See, armies can pass, no, if they're our enemy. Navies can pass, no. So subs can pass, no. No trade, no nothing. Nothing can get through here as long as we hold Denmark, which we will later. So this makes it the perfect breeding ground to train all of our fleet and then send them out to where we want to be. So that being said, we now have our first tanks being produced. So go ahead and hit the plus mark. Make sure they are being spit out right there. I like to change their icon and change the color. You can do that if you want. But this is Guderian, right? So the G-Man himself. Go ahead, hit Z, right-click them right down here. And then we want to make sure that our other guy right here is being exercised. So go ahead, make sure that you get into Manstein's army. Left-click on this one group of tanks and right-click them up here. So that way they are this one level 1 tank division will start exercising. So that being said, let's keep on rolling. Now, as you can see, our surface fleet has stopped exercising. They are in port. Our subs are rocking and rolling. Oh, and don't be like me. And make sure you come in here and designate your subs to this fleet. So, like, this is my sub fleet. So I want to make sure to designate them to go there as soon as they are built. And we are done. Now, you can change the icon, make it a little bit better, you know, easier for you to see, I guess. If you're like me, you constantly don't know where you're putting them. So it makes it a little bit easier, you know, to see a different icons. So that way you know where they're going. Now that we are moving again, just go ahead and just make sure that our planes keep on exercising. Let me see. Shang-Chi issues diplomatic protests. Nobody cares. Just keep clicking on. We don't care. Now, we can go ahead. As soon as they max out, they're going to stop, right? Because we have them on exercise level 3 and then quit. So, don't worry about them for now. But what I want you guys to do is go ahead and click on these 4 airports while holding down shift. Now, what we are going to do is we are going to add, not those ones, we are going to add 400 or 200 planes per airport, right? Or fighters per airport. Now, the reason why I only put 1 plane in at a time, because if I did 200, I'm not going to have enough planes to spread around to every airport. So just put 1 in each one first, and then max them out to 200. Not max them out, but place them at 200. Now keep on rolling. Now our fighters, as soon as they're built, they will be put into here and we'll be good. See, like this one's down to 139. It'll be good by the time we go to war. Don't worry about it. So, I wonder why they still haven't paid their bill. Why aren't you paying your bills, Yugoslavia? Alright, our cipher for France is now done. Yippee. So go ahead and put it on Russia now. Make sure we get that going before we start wrecking people. Our spies have already taken off. So so that is now good. So your dockyard should be building, right? Just make sure you're keeping an eye on it. See, like I barely made it in time. Now go ahead and click on this one's a 4 up here. So just go ahead, keep on adding them. Any zone you like, you know, I mean, even if it's a 1 zone and you put it up there, just make sure you're paying attention to it. All right, Munich conference is now done. They are now giving us the Sudetenland, and we are about to lose our man right here, Hegemar. I'm Shakti. I don't know his last name. So Hegemar, we're about to lose him right now. So because that is a stipulation of us doing demand Sudetenland, we lose him. So go ahead and do first Vienna awards. Somebody wants to join us. Do not have Italy join you at this point in time, right? Because what's going to happen is, let's say we go to war with France and they push into France. I have had it happen more times than not where they take over half of France. Like, they'll take all these zones right here and leave us with this. And then, like, this zone, the French Comté right here would be French land. Like, it's ridiculous. So let's not be put in that situation. Do not add them to our faction until after we take out France. All right? Go ahead, keep on going. The Munich Agreement, they're pretty much saying that they are giving us our stuff. Now, we now get more. We now get more building slots. Look at that. So go ahead, hold down Shift, left click them up to the top. That is 80. So go ahead and just lower that, and then go ahead and grab the other 80. and lower it right behind that other one. Now, if you're building like me, you're going to have several slots up here, like see, Niederbayern right here, that's a 60. So we want to make sure to only have our top guys up there at any given time, right? So as soon as this is done, drag it down. Anything that's not 100 or above right now, drag it down. All right, our improved medium chassis is now done, so go ahead and click on improved computing machine, and let's keep on going. Now, what you can do here is go ahead and just accept the non-aggression pact from Italy, just for, S and Gs, I guess. It's just to keep them happy just a little bit. You can ask them for docking rights and all that stuff, but we're not going in there, so don't worry about that for right now, and just keep on rolling. Now, what we can do is swap out our tanks right now. So go ahead. Like I was saying before, so what happens is, see, so we have the Panzer IV template right here, right? But or the icon, but there's no Panzer IV icon in all this thing. So this is what I use for my Panzer IV. Go ahead, you guys can use that if you want. And then what I want you to do is we are going to swap out our gun for the medium cannon. Why? So right now our soft attack is at 15 and 15.7, right? And our piercing is at 50. Look at that. It's increased by 5 and 6, and 5 on the soft and 6 on the hard. It reduces our reliability by a bunch, but who cares? It's great. So go ahead and make sure you add that. Now we can add some more points in right here. Just make sure you're above 50, okay, or 80%. We want to make sure we're above 80%. 11, or we can do 11 and 12 like that. Keep it above 6 kilometers an hour. Go ahead and save. All right. Add that bad boy in there. Now, since we Anschluss already, make sure that you guys are keeping up on getting our materials. We need these bad boys to keep our production rolling smoothly. And go ahead and keep on going. Go ahead and right-click and silence on the notification for Italy to join our faction. We don't want them to join us, like I said before. So let's go ahead and keep on going. Now, as we're rolling, just make sure that your production's up to date, right? We just want to make sure we're good, all except for your ships. Don't worry about that for now. Now, our fuel refining 2 is now done. Go ahead and do rubber processing next and keep on going. All this rubber processing and fuel stuff is going to be really important for later on. So just just an FYI. Yeah, we can kind of get away with a lack of fuel and a lack of rubber and a lack of resources on civilian mode. It gives us a bunch of room to kind of make mistakes and go without. So don't worry about that for now. Now, we do have enough CP to go ahead and put points into our commanders. Let's go ahead and use the last point onto loading drill master in case you have not done that now. Now, all of our subs are now up to level 3, okay? So go ahead and make sure right now at this time, I want you guys to go ahead and left click on the anchor icon and split them once. This little split one, or hit D. Split them. Go ahead and double click on the automatic split off and on the automatic reinforcement. And now we should have four stacks of 10, right? And now we're good to go. This is how we are going to be putting our subs out for the time being. All right, we have another tank done. Make sure you put them in with the rest of them. Now, as soon as our logistics are done, we will be completing our tank template. So if you want to exercise our tanks for just a little bit, go ahead and go for it. And then as soon as we take over all Czechoslovakia, we will exercise the rest of our planes. Now, our Marines are now done. Let's see. Turkey delivers an investment portfolio. So I've had a major glitch with this, okay? So I'm paused right now. Let's say I accept, right? If they need aid, then we'll give it to them, right? This is one of the only ways to get Turkey on your side, right? Because as long as you keep pumping, making civs and stuff for them, you're good. And it just kept rolling after I hit. Okay, but so look at this. It's supposed to pop up right here. Okay. It's supposed to say Turkey investment portfolio or whatever. I don't have it. As soon as the game starts going, after you hit OK, it disappears. It's gone. So I don't know where it went, but it's gone. So if you are watching, developers of this game, please fix this, all right? This is ridiculous. So if you guys have any more region-wide industrial integration available to you after we already went through it, go ahead and make sure that you are getting those slots. So that was for Thurgen, right? So that's perfect. That's one of our 100 slots. So make sure that you guys are keeping an eye on that also. All right. We now have first Vienna award is now done. We are now going to do Fate of Czechoslovakia. Oh, it's showing us that we need more trade. So go ahead and get a little bit more chromium. Get a little bit more. Just keep it going. And our logistics company 1 is now done. Now go ahead and do MP's military police 1. And then on the next one that is done, we are going to start pumping out our subs. As soon as this little guy right here is done, 6 more days, we are going to start doing sub 3s eventually. 2 more days. 1 more day. There we go. All right. Time for some sub 3s. Now, let's go ahead and do that now. Go ahead, sub 3s, 168 days. Now that our support companies are now done, we can now place those support companies in our division. So let's go ahead and do that now. Go ahead, logistics company in our tank division, and we want signal company in our tank division also. Go ahead and save. This is our template, just in case you guys don't remember from last time or you guys didn't watch the video. Go ahead and do 6 4s. It's fairly standard. Save that bad boy. And then go ahead, our infantry division, we are just going to be adding in logistics companies, all right? We're doing a standard 7-2, all right? That's it. So go ahead and make sure our logistics companies are involved. Save it. And then let's go ahead and move on to our motorized. Go ahead and add on logistics companies and signal company. Now, I know we're not pumping out motorized right now, but let's go ahead and do that just so that way we don't forget later. Now, our MP companies are not yet done, so we cannot put our MP companies in our garrison division yet. And our border patrol, I guess you'd say, our coastal patrol is already good to go. Now, the only thing we need to do is our Marines, so go ahead and make sure you have logistics divisions and hit save. So after putting the logistics company into our Marine division, we are now done with our templates. That's it. That's the magic. That's how the cookie is made, and we are done for now. Now, because we added in those support companies, all of our divisions are going to take a hit in XP, right? So, but that's why we had them exercising and working out. These 2 are good. They're so high up there in XP. They are good. So go ahead and reassign them back into Manstein's army, and go ahead and keep on rolling. Now we only have 3 tank divisions left to pop out, and it should be fairly quick for that one. Oh, and I keep missing it. I keep missing Niederbayern. Needs to get it, and we need to get it out of here. So we're just going to go ahead and psycho stuck Niederbayern until it's done. And as soon as it's done, we're going to rip it out of here like no one's business. All right, Communist China has now issued a diplomatic protest to us, and we don't care. Our attaches go wherever we want. So, yeah, go ahead and click on that and keep on rolling. Niederbayern is now done, and rip it on down to the bottom. And now we are ready to just keep pumping out those hundos right here. These are all 100%. Let's see how we are doing with our production for right now. All right, we have a full 30 into our improved medium, or into our Panzer IV, right? I don't know why it's still on them. It says Panzer IV. Why? Oh, yeah, Panzer IV right there. Okay, so this is our tank. It is looking fine, and our rubber processing is now done. Go ahead and do oil processing next. And another tank is now popped out. Go ahead and make sure you put them in Guderian's army and keep on rolling. If they're already out of level 1, if they're level 2, anywhere in level 2, just go ahead and stop them. The more we exercise them, the more tanks we lose, and we don't want that. We want as many tanks as possible. And Italy wants to keep bugging us to join our faction, and we don't want you, so go away. Now, let's go ahead and click on through all of our stuff here. Ooh, our spies are now done. We now have a prepared collaborative government in Poland and in France, and that is all we need from them. So go ahead, make sure you put 1 into Poland, hit X, and then left click them into one in Poland, one in France. And for this, we are going to do an historical run. So go ahead and set up Slovakia as a puppet state. I want those factories, buddy. And then next we are going to do reassert Eastern claims. And let's keep on rolling. Now, like I said before, if you're still having this region-wide industrial integration, go ahead and keep on getting it. That one was for Upper Austria. Let's see if we got it. And we need to put in a mill. Nope, Upper Austria. All right. Upper Austria. And then go ahead and keep on adding your dockyards. So that's a 3. So let's go ahead and get that one. For this one, the question of Yugoslavia. Putting the squeeze on them makes them hate you. We have other plans, just kind of, you know, makes them hate you a little less, I guess. So go ahead. We have other plans. You're going to get this pop-up. Bulgaria seeks Balkan claims warranted. Go ahead, recognize those claims. Bulgaria is infamous in never joining you whenever you have a war, at least until that war is completed. So go ahead and make sure you do that. Support their claims. It at least helps a little bit, you know. All right, our planes are now done. Now what I want you to do is go ahead and get our armored troop carrier right here, 163 days on my end. Go ahead and make sure you do that now. And then next, go ahead and make sure you put your fighter in. Now, you should be getting some of that sweet, sweet fighter XP. So I don't have enough to put 2 in each one. I'm a couple away. But go ahead, this is what mine looks like right now. Just max out reliability, weapons, and engine. Don't worry about range. Range severely diminishes your reliability. It's not really worth it since we're doing heavy fighters. So go ahead, make sure you are adding those points into your fighters. Now this, boom. Go ahead and click on your fighter right here. Add them in. And now we have fighter 2s. All right. Now let's go ahead and fix our infantry lines. So go ahead and trash these lines right here. Now this is how I want you guys to set it up. Since we do not have, well, I guess we can do it across all borders. So go ahead and stretch it across this army group right here across the whole border. I have a little bit into Germany, but you know they can take it. They can take that stretch. So go ahead and hit X. Do your offensive line. Right-click, drag to do offensive line. So go ahead, left-click on this division, hit X. Right-click, drag to do an offensive line, and then go ahead and click on our army number 2. And then X, right-click, drag. Make sure that make sure that yours looks a little bit something like this. They're going to push in. They're not going to make it all the way, obviously, before they capitulate. And our tanks are pretty much going to kick the crap out of them before they do. Now, this is what I want you guys to do. I want you guys to hold down. So this, we want to make sure that we do a spearhead. In order to do a spearhead, you hold down Shift and X, right? Just tap it once, drag right click it onto Warsaw for Guderian's army or Panzer unit. Then go ahead and do it Shift and X again. And then for we want to go ahead and have Manstein take out Danzig for us. All right. This is how your front offensive line should look for right now. And let's go ahead and keep on rolling. Let's see, type 7 class and our cruisers. Okay, great. Just go ahead and keep on silencing that. It's pretty much going to be like that for the rest of the game. So just don't worry about it. We have all of our stuff building. See, now we are all the way down to, so we already have 10 into our cast. Now we're working on our trucks for some reason. I don't know. I hate that they changed it to trucks instead of motorized. It's ridiculous. Anyways, all right. As soon as your tanks pop out, just make sure you keep on putting them into Guderian and just keep on rolling. This is the easiest part of the game right now. We just have to make sure that we have enough like rubber and tungsten and stuff. And we want to make sure to just put our army where they need to be. Now, since our subs are done, just go ahead and keep on putting all the level 3s. See how it has like 2 chevrons with star? This means that they're level 3, in case you didn't know. Just go ahead and make sure that you keep putting all the level 3s into their navies, into their designated areas. Now, we now have a big group of subs done, right, that are level 3. So go ahead, left click, and then hold down Shift, and then grab all the ones that are currently level 3. And what I want you to do is go ahead and just right click out of there. So I right-click into the reserve. You can right-click over here. But it puts them into their own separate task force, and then just go ahead and right-click them up here into the reserve. Now, as soon as our subs start being destroyed, it will draw subs from a reserve and place them into their designated units. Now, this is why I wanted you guys to exercise them to level 3, because now instead of having level 1s going over here and getting destroyed, now you're going to have level 3s going over here and potentially destroying the enemy. You know what I mean? Like, we don't want them to be gaining experience while they're out here, unless it's from level 3 on, you know? So, all right, Turkey has delivered an investment portfolio. Okay, just go ahead and keep on clicking on it, and then look at, it's magically gone. It's a miracle. You know what I mean? Foreign influences? Nope. Special projects? Nope. Political? Nope. 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 And nope. It's gone. It's a miracle. So, you know, I don't know when they're going to fix that, but, you know, probably never. So, go ahead and make sure our planes are put in the right area. Now, I put one of the 4 groups right here into Czechoslovakia, and go ahead and start exercising these bad boys. So, make sure they are exercising. And at this point in time, enough time has gone by to where we are filling up our bombers and stuff. So, go ahead. You can also have them exercise too. So, it's pretty much our naval bombers, our CAS, and our tactical bombers. Those are the ones that we need to exercise. Keep them going, because they're going to be constantly filling up, and our XP is going to be constantly dropping. So we want to make sure that they're constantly at level 3. So all right, reassert Eastern claims is now done. It is now time for Danzig or war. So go ahead. I have a tank now done. All my tanks are now done. They are all now fully-ish equipped, except for Manstein. But hopefully we will have enough. Let's see. Will we have enough? 219 days. We will not have enough, but we'll be close. It's okay. So go ahead, and anything else that you need to make sure that you are caught up on, make sure you are doing. And then just go ahead and keep on watching your production tab until we reach Danzig War. Alright, they have given us Memel, which anybody that doesn't know, Memel is right here. It's still clicking on friggin', it's still clicking on, acting like it's a part of another country, but it's right here. So we get 1 port right there, yippee. Alright, Guangxi clique, right? Something like that. Issues diplomatic protest. We don't care. We go where we want to go. We do what we want to do. Alright, oil processing is now done. Go ahead and do fuel refining 3. 203 days. This is pretty much going to be our oil research slot until we pretty much reach level 4 refining right here. So you just keep on rolling. Now, alright, now just to go ahead and make sure, go ahead and go through your generals. Make sure that you guys give them, if they have the option to get an available trait, go ahead and make sure you do so. So like Guderian, I put in Panzer Expert and Guerrilla Fighter. Manstein has his Fortress Buster and Guerrilla Fighter. Now, I know, did I miss any? Ooh. So you can do an Officer Corp right here for him if you so are so inclined to do so. So for him, look at, so at level 4 you can either do a division recovery rate, or you can give them attack and defense. Let's go ahead and do infantry specialist for now. As he levels up, it'll get way better. So he's not going to be our advisor, but let's just go ahead and do that for, you know, S and Gs at this point. So go ahead, click on through your guys, make sure that they're all good. All right, now we want to make sure we exercise them since we are on Danzig War. Hold down Shift and left click. Exercise all these guys up to level 3, including our Marines. Oop, and we are good. All right, our MPs are now done, so we can finally put that into our garrison division. And what we can now do is start going on our artillery. So go ahead and start doing your anti-tank, your 37 centimeter Pack 36. Go ahead and start researching that now. And go ahead, keep on rolling. I'm just going through, making sure we are good to go. Which we are. And then don't forget to go ahead and add in the MP unit into our garrison, or into our port authority. We want to make sure to go ahead and do that now, or not port authority. We want to make sure that they, so what MP does is, see, so it gives us a bonus to defense, breakthrough, soft tech, hard tech, suppression is the one that we want, right? So it gives us suppression and suppression bonus, all right? It's plus 20%. This is perfect because unlike the old game where you'd have to actually drop units into each area to suppress their, to suppress their anger against us, right? This will do it automatically for us. So go ahead and save our MPs into our cavalry division. Make sure, go ahead, click on the flag, click on occupied territories. Make sure that we have our cavalry division right here as our territory management people. All right, so go ahead and make sure that that is highlighted now. And our sub 3 is now done. Now, we cannot start producing them yet because we need our basic submarine snorkel. Go ahead and start doing that now and keep on rolling. Now, this slot right here is pretty much going to be our artillery slot. This is where we get our medium cannon from. So, enables basic high-velocity cannon and our basic heavy cannon. So, see, this is for the cannon we currently have on our Panzer IV. All right, Finland rejects Soviet demands. Now, if you are so inclined, as soon as they start war, you can send them some stuff if you want. I mean, they're probably going to capitulate anyways, but let's see if we can sneak some stuff in there to help them out real quick. Are they going to start? They should be starting any minute now. Any minute. Oh, no, improved computing machine tool improved computing machines completed first. So next I want you guys to go ahead and do atomic research. We are going to be dropping those bombs on people as soon as that is done. And that just jumped down by like 30 days. Did you guys see that? It was at like 391, wasn't it? And then jumped down to like 360 and change. Weird. All right. All right, Soviet Union has declared war on Finland. Let's go ahead and see if we can... You guys don't have to do this. All right, I'm just doing this for shits and giggles, okay? You guys don't have to do this. Let's just go ahead and do it once. Let's go ahead and send them 10,000 guns. And that... Oh, should we send them already? Let's go ahead and send them one already. One already. And then let's go ahead and send it. Now, the only drawback is it's going to take 30 days to get there. Can Finland hold out long enough for us to get our goods to them? So let's see. Total equipment, none's delivered. 24 more days. It's a race. It's a race. And it looks like Russia's winning. Oh, man. Oh, well. All right, guys. We will not be able to see if our equipment gets it to Finland in this episode because Danziger War has now popped. We are now ready to go to war with the entire world. And that draws an end to this episode. So if you like this video, guys, go ahead and make sure you like it. If you really enjoyed this video, go ahead and make sure you subscribe. And if you love this video, go ahead and make sure you share it with your friends. Every share helps us, help incompetent players with their gameplay. So until next time, guys, keep on living your dream. Bye.